Yo peeps, what up, Showmetotheexit here. We are back again with a brand new part of Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Last we left off, well, we went on a collection spree. That's to say, we basically went off to world areas, got missing items I had within inside the shrine. Sorry about that cough right there. This time what we're going to do is actually we're going to go and get some shrines I remember the locations to from the Switch version. As the games are pretty much identical, if nothing else, to the exact same game, because they are the exact same. All of these little stars, if not most, like 90% of them, are basically locations of... Sorry, brain fart. They're shrine locations, what I'm trying to say. So I remember quite a bit of shrines. There's also... The skulls and everything will always be like a boss location, so ignore those for right now. But there's also these little things, which are, of course, Korok locations. That being beside the point, we're going to go to this area right now, so that way we can get another shrine. So ignoring those little fools. Actually, wait a minute. Maybe you can get two birds with one stone. And you're gone. And there was another thing. I think it was a hardy lizard. Which, honestly, I don't think I have my inventory, do I? Oh, wrong button. Let's see here. No, I have one of them. They're pretty rare. Anyway. Heading across the river over here, there's actually a path. Leave right about here. Let's see. Yep, there's a shrine. The reason I marked off this one is because not only is it a shrine, but also it's a stable. I'm not kidding. In the middle of the jungle, there's a stable. Then again, along most main paths, there is a stable. Really? Maybe I should use a different weapon instead of that one. Shooting star at night. Huh. I think she's basically talking about like the legend of the shooting star. This actually has its own little side quest as well, which you can get done really quick. I guess we kind of want to ignore it for now, but before then, let me point out something. Ow! Ugh! Oh, that is horrible timing. Why does that have horrible timing? Well, there's the reason for it. We need one of these things to happen on our own will. At the very least, be around a certain area for one. And this is not the area. You see, there's actually a shrine that can only be opened when a blood moon is rising. I'm not even kidding. On a lighter note, if you hear the music, this is an area you can actually grind for roar at. Let's see here. There it is. Or Faroche, not Faroche. Where are you? Okay. There, guards. Shrine! Yep, it's gonna be a regular fetch quest shrine today. And of course, with all these shrines, we're gonna get all the items we can. I don't remember entirely what the shrine's about off the top of my head, but I'm sure I will remember once we get inside. I really hope that didn't pick up the feed in the microphone. I kind of just scratched my head. The microphone's not entirely close to me, but it is right in front of me. Oh crap, it's this one. Alright. So we don't need to worry about this right now. Obviously put this in stasis and run up. Wait for it to recharge. Because the thing is, we can't glide. If it's not obvious enough, when you're inside the areas, I think I mentioned this a while back, but your powers are disabled. Alright, let's get over here. You'll want this chest. As I was saying, you'll want this chest. Sword is awesome, but I may have to get rid of it. Then again, we're getting a crap ton of these. That's about to burst, too. Nice. Alright, pick you up. And now physically pick you up. And push it way over there. For now, though, just do this the old-fashioned way. Drop down here, stasis, and run across the other side. If you cancel the stasis, eventually it'll basically return some time to you. Right now, though, one of the things we want to do is bring the chest over here. This way we have a little bit of ballast of sorts. Okay, wrong way. There we go. That was actually a finicky little thing for me to get originally, but at least we got there. That reminds me, how many? Oh, I have 64. Nice. Crud. Okay. This one is not all too hard. Now we got all the chests inside this dungeon. What we want to do, put this little guy on top of here. And run up here. Phase assist. Jump up here. And there we go. And as you can see, we already got everything inside the shrine. There's only one pain in the butt about recording with this microphone, I think, that it's sensitive enough to actually hear my fan above. So when I do recordings, I'm going to have to do them fairly low, but at the same time, like, I basically have to be cautious about my recordings. But at the very least, waiting until my parents are out of town again, or my mom doing one here, because she has a machine. Her machine kind of conks herself out. Like, it's a sleep apnea machine. Not sure how much those things cost in general, but I think they do cost quite a pretty penny. But since it helps her sleep and everything, that's probably for the better. Yep. Yeah, we got that one at least now. Let me remove this little guy. And allow us to head this way. Or wait, I think she's awake now. No, she's not. Okay. Ignore that for now. Quite a bit of lag in this forest, I will not deny. At the very least, we got another shrine location. And this is the perfect area for din roll. That's why. Later! Ow! Okay, that might spike the mic. My apologies about that little thing, but... Ow! You just should have seen that one coming. Oh crap, it's getting carried away. Oh crap, it's getting carried away. Come on. At least these things float. Shard of Ferocious Horn. They're not din roll. Whoops. Okay, can you blame me? There's 3 dragons in total. It's hard to remember their names when they all have the same name. Or all have the same look to them. Wow, I'm basically being racist to dragons. My apologies for that entirely. Anyway. Anyway, let's see here. I know I just repeated myself, but I had to cut. I'm likely cut off the tongue. Please work. I likely cut off the cough I just made. That's what I was saying. Let's see, which one am I gonna get rid of for this? You know what? No, I don't even need this thing. But what I do need is head. And you are dead. Thank you for the meat. Okay! I honestly did not know you were here. Okay, first off, let's switch to the more powerful armor. Or durable armor. Well, I just wasted one of her attacks. But, oh well. They recharge after a while anyway. Gems! Beautiful gems! Yes, ripe for the collecting. Oh, hey, look. Another amber. These things you will get plenty of in the world. Don't be afraid to sell them after a while. Yes, you'll need them for upgrades, but in all honesty, you'll need like probably 100 of these things. You'll get more than that, for sure. Alright, so the area I need to head to is over here. Looks like you'll need to have Gloria Falls to Rodi Lake, and then jump over here to next to Abara Forest. In order to get up to Gloria Lake. I know it sounds like gibberish, but it doesn't help that I'm also stuttering at the same time as well trying to explain this. Back to the adventure! Oh, that's right, there's actually a shrine over here. This little guy out. I didn't want to get too close because if you get underneath this thing, it will actually break it. Like that. There we go. That's kind of your hint. You didn't notice it right there? There's an orange glow for some reason. I'll meet you guys right behind the fall. What the heck? Alright, there we go. Shoda Chosa Shrine. In actuality, you can actually go around this thing here. Well, I just didn't know where the path was. I was trying to find it, but that didn't work out. Anyway, inside the shrine. Not the shrine we were trying to go to, but good enough. Hopefully it doesn't run out of its hearts. You can summon them as many times as you want in a single day. Nice. Oh yeah, this one. Shoot. Don't really matter that much. There's one down. Oh right, it's over a chest too. Nice, small key. There we go. Kaboom. Doink. Ah! Nice landing. Funny thing about the wood chest was not obvious enough as well. You can break them entirely. They'll still give you the item, but beware they may burn. If there's still a fire left, the item might burn. Alright. We still have 3 orbs. And 1 chest, or 1 thing. No, actually we're good. Okay. So we don't need the orbs anymore. We just need to use them in case we missed. That was a fairly quick dungeon. Or shrine. Spirit orb! There we go, got my health back again. I'm gonna get a drink of water real quick. Maybe there's a little bit of clicking clack. Sorry about that. It's from a water bottle, not the cup this time. Alright, to make things easier for myself, what I'm going to do instead this time is swim up this waterfall. Then we go to the side. I think I actually passed this place before because I have visited this area. Because I got a Korok over here, I think, some time ago. I think I did. Didn't I? No, I did. This little guy's inside the thing. Oh well. Or he hasn't rendered. Either way. That can also help happen from time to time. Burn you, get you jelly, burn you, get you jelly, and burn you, get you jelly. Alright, let's see here. These things are slightly in. I thought it was a Yaga Clan member. That freaked me out for a second there. As I was saying, these things are slightly annoying. Why? Well, for instance... That's why. When you see 3 trees... My voice just gave out for a second there. When we see 3 trees in a row, typically what will happen is the Korok will appear here. It's a match game. You want to make sure everything matches within the trees. That's why these things usually suck. The bright side, though, we got a bunch of higher durians thanks to it. You know, what am I doing? I'm not gonna use a wood, but still, I use a durian. Alright, the more obvious point. Fly, little thing! I know you just fell. Okay. Alright, here another little shrine beep off. That's because there's a shrine over here somewhere. And I think maybe another golem. From time to time, I may pause because, again, I'm not really used to talking all that much, but... not used to talking all that much, and yet I had a job where mostly was talking during the day. And my voice also still hasn't gotten back from that. Oh, crap. No, no, not that. There we go. Okay, we're good on that part. You can barely see him, but there's a familiar person right... No. There's a familiar person right here. Lightning from the sky. Very impressive. How many can make it up here in rain?
Oh.
I expect no less from a well-worn traveler like yourself. Me? I stay nice and dry. My feathers repel the rain rather well. My instrument was designed to withstand extreme moisture. When your livelihood revolves around ancient songs, you gotta be prepared for a few raindrops. I know a song about this place. Would you like to hear the ancient verse passed down in this region? Let's hear it.
Oh.
Excellent. Without further ado. There's a puzzle in this somewhere, but that's what I was telling. It applies to a great many things. May the light never shine. Now, it's not obvious enough. He basically showed where we have to go, what we have to do, and everything. First things first, head up this area. It's fairly easy to climb. Just jump, really. Now, this one's gonna be a painful little finicky thing. A finicky little bee, if you will. But anyway. All you have to do, drop something of slight electricity right here. Really? One time you can be useful, besides your stupid little mission. By the way, for the climbing and rain, 1, 2, 3, 4, jump. 2, 3, 4. Try this again. Hey! Three, 4, jump. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's this gonna be pain in the butt, I swear. Okay, now move! Eventually, the lightning storm decides to make it mine. Oh, there we go. Move! A little too far. What? Oh, God! Well, it's gonna go off anyway. Or not? What? Why does this not work? Did I get too far away from it and despawn the lightning? Mind you, this area will never stop not being thunder. It will always have lightning. Well, for this challenge, I mean. After we beat the challenge, then the weather will change. One of those key events, you know? There we go. Explosion! And before we go inside, because once you go in, Castle disappeared. So that will kind of ruin the dialogue you can get from him afterward. So talk to him after you do the puzzle. Oh, so there was a shrine inside that crag split by light. The bowl was so ferocious I worried it might be struck down myself. I say it was worthy to be moralized in song. Anyway, may your light shine ever upon your path. I goofed on his words right there, but same thing. Alright, let's go. Inwards and onwards. Also, where's the trident? I just realized that. There it is. Switch before you hit the truck. It's maybe useless, but I still want to keep the dang thing as much as I can. Once it breaks, then that's it. But still. Into the shrine we go. Might record for about another half hour longer, but still. Yep. Vulkan Nata blessing. Hey, look, a metal box. Figures with a lightning challenge. But since it was a lightning challenge, rubber tight. That's right, we are starting to get the shock resistant armor now. One of the reasons I wanted to come here as well. There are 3 lightning challenges, as well as there are I believe 3 sort of physics-based challenges for the climbing gear. In any regards, Spirit Orb. Now we can upgrade our stamina once again. This time to max out one more of the wheels. Have no fear, after this second wheel, there is only one more. So we'll only have 20 more shrines to get before we're done with that. Thankfully, we only have like 48 of them. 48 shrines done out of the 120. You heard me right, there's 120 shrines in this game. Yeep! Okay, that's just natural lightning. That's why it strikes randomly. Run away! Alright, where's the next area? Right. This area over here. There's also a shrine right there. See here. There's a shrine somewhere over here, I believe. I'll need to look that up some on the map somewhere, but right now we get this one, then we'll climb up this area, and then get these guys. Because this one is actually a piece of the, what do you call it, as well as this guy. On that note, though, let's see, where is it? Here it is. This is also a key little thing. I believe this is the location where you can find Pierce, not Pierce. What is wrong with me? This is where you can find our feathered friend again. If you want to get special information or a special little thing done with him, you have to do all his quests. All 8 of them. Alright. I'll meet you guys over at, well, this little village. So then, this has been Showmetotheexit, and I'll see you guys next time when we continue on with our adventure. Hope you guys have been enjoying. If you have, feel free to subscribe. There's a lot more adventures we can go on together. Until the next adventure, peace!